Hello everyone. Welcome in the latest webinar, the SEOpreneur Show, powered by the SEO Scientist. I'm your host Gautam Singh, the founder and CMO at SEO Scientist, and let us welcome today our guest Shanta Narag. Shanta Narag carry almost 15 years of experience in SEO and digital marketing. She is also the LinkedIn top organic search voice in 2024. As of now, she is leading a marketing team at Zell Education and she helped brands like Bevcoof, Trendments, and many more. So let's get started. Thank you again for
So,
joining us in today's show.
so, hi everyone. Thank you, Gautam, for having me. I am carrying more than 14 and 15 years experience in SEO, and currently I'm working with the Zell Education, where we are talking about we are providing edtech courses like ACCA, CFA, CMA. So I am into like organic growth. And I joined this company in November only, but within 3 months, we achieved more than 40% traffic. Yeah, recently I got a badge, a LinkedIn top organic search voice. So thank you, LinkedIn, for that as well. Yeah, so that's all I am doing. I can help in the organic growth. Yeah, that
Perfect,
could be
perfect.
for optimization, content marketing, SEO. Yeah, everything.
So, as I mentioned in today's webinar, we are going to talk about the upcoming SEO trends that every SEO should know about. All right. So, Shanta is going to help us to understand and dig down on all those trends. So, let's get started. So, Shanta, according to you, before starting this presentation, what are the key trends that an SEO should be aware about? Not just SEO, the overall digital marketer should aware about them.
So basically, Gautam, I think it's been 4 5 years
Mm,
voice search and like some technical aspect. If I talk about core web vital, right?
mm,
User experience, that is very important. Voice search, now AI is there, right? Chat GPT, Gemini. So we have to consider how we can utilize those platform and how we can create better content doing that research from the chat gpt or maybe gemini or maybe some other like AI tool, right? So user experience, I always talk about it because for the Google, that search engine is a product,
mm,
right? If I talk about in the simple word, that is Google's shop, right?
mm.
That
Yes.
search engine. And Google wants to give a better experience to the user. If
Mm,
their users are happy, Google will be happy, right? So everything related to the user experience, that is very important.
mm,
If I talk about voice search, vernacular SEO, video SEO, whatever,
mm,
it's all about users only, because
mm,
users are searching for them and it's users need, right? You are from Delhi, I am from Delhi, and we know, if I talk about my parents, your parents, even though rural area, right, 70% people are there who used voice search to search anything, right?
mm,
So that is why, how can Google like ignore those audience? How can Google survive if Google will not give any experience or any product to them, right? So that
exactly.
is why whatever trend you are talking about, that is all about user experience only. So
Yes.
if you are into SEO, just remember one thing. You have to focus on the user experience. Nothing else. Nothing else. It's very easy, right? User experience. As a user, are you happy with this website or
Mm,
not? If
mm,
not, then how can Google will love your content or your
mm.
website? Right? So that's all. Like in user experience, yes, so many things are coming: content part, technical part, backlinking part, so many things are there, right? Page loading speed, my FAQ section, schema, everything, that is all for users only. So
Mm.
that we have to implement. But still, there are people who are not ready to implement those things because they think it will take so much of time. But they never think it can give a very good result to them.
Exactly. So the bottom line is Like if we need to create the content not for the bots, we need to create the content for the users, right? So I believe from my experience, the content which solve the accurate problem and the solution for the users, it will get result, right? Because most of the
Agree.
time this new technical jargons which come in our SEO industry, like the AI chat GPT content, all of this is something which play with the Google, right? We try to cheat the boats and to bring
Ex-
some few times result, but at the end of the day, if we are not bringing the leads and the positive inquiries to any business, then it's not benefit to bring such kind of traffic, right? So let us move forward to our number one trend in this list.
I just want to tell one thing,
Yes.
or I want to add one thing. It was full form was search engine optimization.
Yes.
Now you have to cut search engine and you have to replace it with user
I,
optimization.
I totally agree with you. Now the optimization is very important.
Yes, user optimizations. Yeah.
So, the number one trend in our list is optimizing your website for the voice search, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
as you already mentioned that more than 71% of the consumers say they prefer to conduct search queries via voice instead of typing. You give a very wonderful example, like my parents. They usually try to use the voice search. But I
Yes.
also notice like the young kids, the Gen Zs, they also try to use it with a voice search. Like this voice search is becoming more and more trending in these days. So do you have any comment in that?
Yes, I have two example at my home. First is my mom, and second is my niece.
Okay.
Right, my both niece and my mother, they always use search button. And one my niece is 3 years old and one is 4 years old. They both use voice search option and they can search anything. Even recent, I can tell you the incident. My 3 years niece, she
Mhm.
ordered uh, one like toy from Amazon by using this option.
Oh,
So
great. Mhm.
even we were shocked how she can order this stuff from Amazon, and that was on cash on delivery.
Mhm.
And when the delivery boy came, then we got to know she ordered that toy.
Okay.
Yeah, strange, but yeah, this is very, I can say, useful as well, right? So if we integrate these things with their study, so it will be beneficial for them because they can't write so many things, but they can just press the voice search button and they can learn ABCD or whatever their subjects are, right? And second is for my mom, she loved to create sweater and all thing knitting things, so she just need to press the voice search button and she ordered all the threads and whatever she required. So it's helping them, right? If we are not there, any tool, if they are helping, it is good for us. Yeah. So if
Exactly.
they need to order grocery or something, they can easily order.
Okay. One of the key benefit of the voice search is also like it is very convenient, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy to use it, right? So we, being an SEO or the marketers, we need to understood that we need to make our content as much as convenient for our user, and voice search is one of the most trending among them. So now let us move forward some of the best practices we have to optimize the voice searches. So
Yeah.
I have written down some of the voice searches. Like the first one is like if Shanta, I would request if you can explain some of these best practices so that it would be very helpful for
So
our audience.
yeah, I can conclude these all practices.
Hmm.
So first, voice search queries. So easy way, you can find like through YouTube,
Hmm.
through Amazon, you can get all the data, right?
Hmm.
Even there are tools as well, like Vedic IQ or some YouTube related tool. You can create some question and answer related keyword. You can check the search volume, then accordingly you can optimize it.
Hmm.
That is the first thing.
Hmm.
Schema we can use, we can come into the richer snippets,
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
So many schemas are there, but it again depend on your business,
Hmm.
right? So for example, if I talk about the product schema, if you are into e-commerce SEO, then only you can use the product schema. But if you are a blogger, then you can't use the product schema. So right use of the right schema, that is very necessary.
Yes.
Right. Just first understand about your niche, business, and everything. Then accordingly, like for the numerical things, mathematics, you will find a different schema. If you have a courses, you will find a different schema. For food, recipe schemas are there. So accordingly, you have to implement it. Right, that is very easy. You will find through tool. There are so many schema generator tool. You just need to put the URL and everything, and then it will give you the code that you have to implement on your website. Very easy, but still we ignore it. Right. FAQ section, that is very necessary, as we discussed voice search, right? So you can do one more thing. You can create FAQs, right answer, then you can put in your content. After, like once your content is finished, like bottom line you have written, then just put the FAQs. So nowadays, technology is very, very important thing. You can use that. So there are translator, right? If you are putting your FAQs in the English, still Google can translate it and give a Hindi result or whatever language you want to translate.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that is very important. And same FAQs you can use for your voice search as well. So Google can find a similar content on your voice, video, content, everything. So it will be related. And you are targeting the right audience. So Google will give you a boost, right? Then you have to create content for the user, again, not search engines. So earlier what people were doing, they were just stuffing the keywords. So now, rank brain, but so many updates are there. So use synonyms, right?
Okay.
So for example, if I am talking about online men's shoes, right? So you can use some synonyms like male, or maybe you can replace some words. So it will not look like a stuffing. And just think, when people are reading your content, is it looking stuffing or is it looking a natural content? Right. You have so many areas to optimize your keyword. Google will understand the intent. You can put in the meta title, description, right? Your heading title, even if you are putting the videos, right? Then you can put in the title, description, then hashtag, so many things, even in the backlinking part. Once you will create a good content, you will create a good backlink as well, because people will share your content, right? Content can be in any form: voice, video, right? Infographic, images, GIF, anything. It will comes under content only, right? Then your website ka speed, core web vital, that is very, 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 very important thing. If you are into SEO, and whenever any update is coming and your website is getting deranked, just check your page loading speed. If your pages are not loading correctly, or maybe it is taking so much of time, definitely you will hamper the ranking and traffic.
Okay.
Right. So this is a very important thing. Point number one, you can keep in the bold. Your core vital score should be good. And if you have a local stores, always optimize local keyword. So for example, if you are in Delhi and there are some areas like maybe Kirti Nagar, if you are if you have a store in Kirti Nagar, you have a restaurant, right? So just optimize a restaurant in Kirti Nagar, or maybe restaurants near me. So these type of keyword are very important, even though search volume will be less comparison to main keyword, but still you will get a very good traffic, because that is your exact audience who are looking for your store. Right. And then multilingual SEO. So again, I can give you one example here. Right now I'm in Mumbai. So if I talk about Maharashtra, so 44 people are there who search content in the Marathi language.
Okay.
Right?
Uh,
But even though for every state, I
mm,
can give you the Karnataka, Marathi, Punjab, everything, you will find a 40 to 45% people who exactly looking for the content in their language only,
mm, mm,
right? But still people are ignoring them
mm,
because they are not creating content for them,
mm,
right? If you are into e-commerce or if you are into like maybe any business, if you have, just think about them as well. Create content in their language.
mm,
If you have a business only in India, if you have a worldwide business, then only you have to create a subfolder for the other countries as well.
mm,
Use language tag, right? So this is very, very important. Even in the paid ads, you can create a copy in their language and then see, you will shocked after the result. You will get a very good result because people always give a preference to their long language, right? If
mm,
I am Punjabi, right? If I see any content in the Punjabi, definitely like soft heart is there, soft
yeah.
corner is there for my
Agree.
language.
Mm,
Definitely I will open and then I will get to know, are Punjabi Punjab ka hai, then definitely I'll buy something, right?
exactly.
So emotions, we are Indians and
Mm,
we can't lose the emotions,
mm,
right? So target that and just see the result then. That is very important. Write a conversational content, again, informational content, like question and answer content, that will comes under conversational content.
mm,
You can put some stories as well.
mm,
You can put your real experiences,
mm,
right? You can put one infographic uh, and that tells a story. That is very important. Microdata, again, we are talking about the schema and everything. That is very important, right? FAQ pages. If you have a company, right, then create a simple FAQ page which covers all your like general FAQs,
mm,
right? So maybe where is your store, what is your store timing, or maybe like if you are into clothing, are you providing men's or women's both, or maybe kids, whatever. So just give a simple explanation what people are looking and what they are searching and what they are expecting from your store. Google My Business, again, that is very important thing.
mm,
Create your GMB profile, whatever local keyword you have, optimize there.
exactly. Mm,
But exactly your main keyword should be in the title, description. Make sure you are posting everything, like every week you are posting some content there. If you have any event or webinar or something, any news, just post there. Proper optimization should be there. If you are getting any reviews, make sure you are answering them. Maybe there are chances. See, if you are into business, we can't expect every time we will get a positive reviews.
mm,
There are chances you will get negative reviews as well,
mm,
but try to answer them, solve their problem, why they are suffering, right? At least they will trust on you. Yes, if I'm suffering, they are coming and they are just answering my question. So
ex-
negative reviews are most important.
mm, I get your point. So the only difference between voice search optimization and on normal optimization is we need to be more aware as a user point of view, right? As Shanta has mentioned about, we have to be speak in a such a way that we are talking to a one particular person, adding the conversational tone, help us to rank on the voice search, right? So thank you
Yes.
for this. Now let us move forward to our second SEO trend within our list, which is leveraging AI for the e-commerce SEO. This trend is particularly I meant for the e-commerce SEO because recently I read one of the blog from the Statista which says that almost 30% of the company that have already using AI for marketing have seen at least 6 to 10% increase in their revenue. All right. So now if you see, we have to end it in a less than 10 minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see like in this, we have the graph which I mentioned already, like which shows the revenue per graph along with the data in this. All right.
Yeah.
So moving forward with the other slides which I have is like you can see how you can use AI for the SEO. Like we can use AI for the content creation part, for the keyword research, for the backlink generation, and for the site auditing, and also optimizing for the voice search. Now, there is an important point which you need to aware that if you're optimizing your content with the AI, you also have to be proofread it in a such a way that you are not going to get an algorithm hit from the Google side, right? So this is the one important point. Would you like to add something, Shanta, in here?
Yes, yes, I want to add. I want to add. This is very important point actually. So I can give you one example. I can't disclose the company name.
Hmm.
So what they were doing, they were just putting AI content,
Hmm.
and mostly like they were posting 5 to 7 article in a day,
Okay.
right? But their traffic was very, I can say less compared to their competitor. Even though content quantity was high, but traffic was lesser.
Hmm.
That is why, because of they were just copying the content and they were just posting. No
Okay.
keywords were there, no optimization was there, no proofreading was there. So what I suggest, use AI for SEO to create meta title, description, even for the content, just do the research and then tweak all the content. You have to write in your own words. See, always human thinking, human touch is very different comparison to AI, right?
Hmm.
So you have to put that human touch,
Exactly.
right? So that is very important. AI definitely can reduce the manpower somewhere. The people who were like, if your content writer is writing one content, she or he can write two content in a piece if they are taking help, because research part, all things they can get from ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever tool they are using, right? But they have to give the human touch. That is very, very, very important. Like, as I talk about page loading again, this is very important point. Always give a human touch, optimize better. And just as a programmatic SEO, you can take a help. Like, you, if you have more than 1 lakh pages, 50,000 pages, and for the meta creation and everything, you can take help. That will boost your traffic, but not just copy and paste. This will
Great.
not help you there.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this. So the next trend within our list is a content with a unique expertise. As Shanta is mentioned in the beginning, that the content which solve the problem of your customer will only give you the result. So in the last year, we have seen there are recent helpful content update comes from the Google site, which emphasize the importance on creating genuinely helpful content for your user. So this is something we need to be make sure. These are the few points which I mentioned. Like most of the SEOs are focusing on the search engine first content, which focus on the search engines. But now you have to create content which shows the people centric, which actually solving the problem of your customer, right? So these are the third trend which I shown here. The fourth important trend within our list is creating an omni-channel SEO strategy. So most of the
Yeah.
marketers are focusing on multi-channel strategy where they are start promoting their content on for the website, for the mobile user, for the social part, for every other area. This type of a multi-channel marketing strategy is a company focused, right? Where they are promoting their brand awareness and all. But if you talk about the omni-channel marketing strategy, there you need to be focused on the customer focus side, right? Here you're focusing more about your customer thing. So you can create a lot of hub and spoke model, right? The next
Yeah.
trend within our list is, you want to add something, Shanta, here?
Yeah. So basically what I think multi-channel is completely on product focused. And if I am into SEO, so for me user is very important. So I always give a preference to omni-channel because that is user centric. So where you focus only on the user. So that is very important. If you are into business, always focus on the omni-channel. That is my preference, where I saw the result as well. Yeah, but multi-channel, maybe your offline store is talking about something else and your online store is talking about something else. But your omni-channel is synced and you can definitely see which channel is working well and which is not. And everyone is talking same. So that is very important. It will also help to build trust in the users.
Exactly. So,
yeah.
Next is a visual search optimization. Just like the voice search, the visual search is something which is growing a lot. Most of the people are start capturing any kind of a image which they are seeing and start searching them on the Google. Right. For example, this is one of the slides which I took from the HRFs, which says that you can optimize your visual search with the help of a image SEO, like optimizing your image with the title, all tags, with other important things, and putting all the necessary details in your image part. And how you will get the result? You will get the result in the three format. First, in the image pack, then the search features, and then the visual match. So here you will get an extra opportunity to bring some result. So I have put some of the tips for optimizing, like use high quality image, add the site map, use the visual clutter, and all those things which I mentioned in the beginning of this slide. Right? So the second last trend within our list is optimizing for the mobile first indexed. Google says mobile first index is completely after almost 7 years. So now most of the searches with Google are start indexing is from the mobile. Beginning it was from the uh, desktop, but now completely it's from mobile. So you need to make sure that you are start promoting it from the mobile. So in order to do that, you have to use the responsive designs, uh, optimize with the page speed and other necessary. If you're using CMS, then I would suggest W3 Total Cache is one of the best plugin to do so. Right? Would you like to add something here, Shanta?
So yeah, so I can tell one example. Mostly, if you talk about any business, 80 to 90% people are getting business through mobile only.
Yes.
So again, Google is thinking about the user because mostly traffic is coming. Mostly their product is like on mobile only, right? So that is why mobile first indexing is very important. So mostly what I see, mostly people does not even check their on their website, is it desktop first indexing or mobile first indexing. So first on the priority, do check that and then accordingly make the changes in your website. If you have a very, maybe on mobile your design is not good, your content doesn't look good, or maybe page loading is speed, whatever, just make those changes on the priority.
Exactly.
That is very important.
So thank you for this. The last trend within our list is investing in the semantic SEO. See, although with the help of a AI you can create millions of pages within your website, but the important is bringing the right uh, result or traffic within your website. Right? In order to do that, you need to create the content which is helping your user with the right intent. Like what exactly the semantic SEO is. For example, if you're choosing the Eiffel Tower as your topic, so you need to create the subtopic on that particular niche, like the locations and other. I have put like the necessary importance of the semantic SEO is it will help you to rank higher, it will rank for your more keyword, and it will also give you the quality signal on the Google along with the visitors, right? So now let us end this webinar. I would thank again Shanta for having on this webinar, and we'll meet soon in the next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.